Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the film review show that salivates. On the menu today, Colin, Farrell and Brendan Gleeson team up for a dark but comic sojourn in Bruges. So, what's the plot? Well, Farrell's Ray and Gleeson's Ken are two Irish hitmen who are forced to hide out in the Belgian town of Bruges after a job goes wrong back home. Despite their initial concerns, Bruges turns out to be anything but dull after run-ins with a sexy coke dealer, a racist dwarf and the assassin's furious boss Harry. Mortimer, be a love and play the clips.
Coming up. Oh, what's up there?
The view.
The view of what? The view down here? I can see that from down here.
Ray, you're about the worst tourist in the whole world.
Ken, I grew up in Dublin. I love Dublin. If I'd grown up on a farm and was retarded, Bruges might impress me, but I didn't, so it doesn't.
Movie trailers are designed to titillate, to excite and to whet the proverbial appetite. But something went wrong in the In Bruges cutting room. The movie was ultimately trailed as a frenetic action thriller, which was a terrible mistake, as it's neither particularly frenetic, nor action-packed, nor thrilling. This was a big mistake because In Bruges is actually a terrific comedy with a dash of tragedy, a dribble of action and a smidgen of thrill. Director Martin McDonagh's script positively sparkles with gorgeous dialogue and killer one-liners. In a movie world saturated with comic book films and child-friendly animations, it's as refreshing as an ice pint of soda water and lime after a fortnight in the Sahara Desert. Harry Potter's Brendan Gleeson, aka Mad Eye Moody, and Ralph Fiennes, otherwise known as Voldemort, are on comfortable yet masterful territory with this kind of material. But it was particularly rewarding for me to see Colin Farrell return to form as the vulnerable yet unstable hitman Ray. He also happens to dispense the best piece of advice I've heard in a film all year.
I saw your midget today. Little prick didn't even say hello.
Well, he's on a lot of ketamine.
What's that?
Horse tranquilizer.
A horse tranquilizer? Where'd you get that?
I sold it to him.
You can't sell horse tranquilizers to a midget.
You see, folks, when you're next stocking up on horse tranquilizers, whatever you do, don't give it to the little people. They tend to get absolutely berserk. And this one time at Glastonbury, I gave it to this guy called Raymond, and he started frothing at the mouth and then ran up onto the sound stage and then started to get and then the police came and they were separated and it was all okay. Anyway, where were we? Yes. Now, In Bruges was a bit like getting a Christmas present from my great aunt that smells of cats. My expectations were very, very, very low. But what I ended up getting was smart, funny and genuinely engaging. Yes, it's eccentric. And yes, it's got more than a hint of the quintessential British gangster movie about it. But I liked it. And for that reason alone, I shall give it 4 of my extremely precious stars. And finally, it's time for Piggy Biggy Snacks. And on the menu today, I've got you a Crunchy Nut chocolate peanut crisp bar. Now, for our American viewers, Crunchy Nut cornflakes, don't know if you have them over there, but they're a breakfast cereal. So this is quite an unusual thing for Crunchy Nut to do, putting it into a bar with chocolates and peanuts. But there's only one way of working out whether this was sensible, and that's to taste it. And I'm quite excited by the taste, because what we've got here is chocolate on the top, and then all the sort of goodness of Crunchy Nut. We've got the actual peanuts, it looks like, inside, plus flakes. Well, anyway, I'm blathering. Let's eat. The nut flavour is the first thing to come at you, and then the sugary hit of the caramel base. I'm not really getting the notes of the chocolate. Overall, it's not my cup of tea, but I imagine there are people who quite enjoy this, and therefore I'm going to be fair and give it a 3-star. Personally, for my taste, it's 2. For others, it might be 4. I'm sorry for being indifferent, but there you go. Take care. Goodbye.